Hello?
Who's responsible for the attack on the World Trade Center, September 11th, 2001?
I think it's Al Qaeda.
That's incorrect. It was the Jews.
Oh. Why do you say that?
Because the Jews did 9/11.
No, but why? What evidence do you... Oh. Oh. Interesting.
Fancy's not talking after that.
Interesting. Interesting hypothesis. Interesting hypothesis. It's a coward who just simply hung up on me. Problem is, I don't fucking play. I don't fucking play.
I'm talking back.
Hello?
Hey, Jay?
Hello?
Is this Jay?
This is Jay.
Hey, it's Martin Shkreli calling you back.
How's it going?
Good. I was just curious on your hypothesis regarding 9/11.
Yeah?
Yeah, so your contention is that the Jewish people collectively somehow caused 9/11 to occur.
That is correct.
Okay, and what's your foundation for this revelation?
Well, you see, I believe that the Jews, as a collective group, right?
Yeah.
They stereotypically enjoy having a lot of currency, money.
Okay.
And I believe that collectively they
I'm-
became
I'm-
very
I-
angry.
I'm not sure there's a religious group or type that doesn't enjoy having a lot of money, but please go on.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but the Jews specifically
I see.
seem to enjoy that.
So I
sort
take
of
it
thing.
that you're not Jewish.
I'm not Jewish, that's correct.
Jenkins
I have
is
nothing to do with 9/11.
Jenkins is not a Jewish name.
It's not. That's
No.
correct.
Do you go to school by any chance?
I do not.
You seem like a very young man.
Do I now?
Yes. Your face,
Like, too young to have experienced 9/11.
your the photos in your. I mean, it looks like you're 18 years old or something. That's all.
The photos on my what?
On your Facebook?
Facebook?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have a Facebook, Jay?
I used to, yes.
Uh huh. The photos just how, if I can ask you, how old are you? You seem like you're like 15 years old.
15? Not quite, no.
Then how old are you?
I'm 17.
Uh huh.
7-2.
You're 17 and you don't go to school and you think Jews did 9/11.
That is true.
Do you anticipate going to college?
I do.
When do you think you might go to college?
This next coming school year.
I see. Do you think a lot of people share your view? It sounds like you have a negative view on Jewish people in general.
Well, I feel like those two...
Oh, shut up.
know
Who the
the
fuck's
truth
interrupting me?
would.
Sorry, please go on.
I feel like those two know the truth and what actually happened to agree with me.
Well, okay, but I'm just struggling here for a minute because my understanding is you're a 17-year-old, forgive me for saying this, kid who lives in South Carolina, and you believe that somehow you have been anointed by someone, and you've been given information that the rest of the world doesn't have.
Oh, it's not the rest of the world. It's those who know the truth and those who don't. That's
Well, I'm
what it's
interested.
broken down into.
I'm interested in the truth. My understanding is Arabian hijackers, Muslim Islamic extremists from Saudi Arabia and Yemen, hijacked 4 airplanes and caused 9/11. I don't know what you know.
I think I've heard that theory once or twice before.
I'm pretty sure it's what happened.
No, I do not believe that that's what happened.
Okay, so you don't think Mohammed Atta piloted a plane into the World Trade Center?
Not personally, no.
Okay. But you were sure of it. You're sure of your theory here.
I feel very strongly behind my theory.
Okay. And did you finish high school?
Not yet, no.
I see. So you're in high school right now.
Yes.
Do you think your principal agrees with you that about this theory?
I mean, I feel like there's a chance. I personally have not asked him, and I don't really plan on it. But if he were ever to bring up the subject with me, I mean, I suppose there's a chance that he might agree with me.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to ask him tomorrow. We'll see what he thinks. Are you familiar with the term anti-Semitism?
Anti-Semitism? No, I'm not.
Really?
Really?
You may want to Google that one.
All right.
It describes a group of people that are against the Jewish people.
I wouldn't say that at all.
I see. You wouldn't say that you're anti-Semitic,
I would not say that, no, sir.
but you believe that the quote-unquote Jews did 9/11.
That's a theory that I'm very familiar with, yes.
I see. But you have no evidence for this theory.
No evidence? No.
Okay, so how do you believe it? Jay, is your mother? Is that your mother?
That was.
If I had sex with your mother, how would you feel?
I mean, I guess I'd feel kind of disappointed.
Okay. Is it okay if I call
I
her?
guess slightly betrayed.
Is it okay if I call her?
I would much rather you not, but
Well, maybe you could explain to me how Jews did 9/11 then.
alright, it's simple. I just believe the Jews did 9/11.
But that's not a theory, Jay. I know you're 17 years old and you have a lot to figure out in life, but you can't say, I think a spaghetti monster did 9/11. It doesn't make sense. You have to offer up some kind of explanation that's logical.
That's what I used to believe in, and then I realized, you know what, you're right, that is unreasonable. And then I realized that, you know, maybe the Jews actually did do 9/11.
Jay, do you think I'm the kind of guy that you should be fucking with?
I believe you're the kind of guy with a sense of humor.
Do you think 9/11 is something to joke about?
I believe
You know,
if you don't find humor in every situation, then
I'm from New York.
can you find humor?
I'm from New York City, and I watched 3,000 people die with my own eyes. Do you think that's funny?
And
You think there's any
seriously,
fucking humor in that?
like I said, I believe there's humor in every situation.
You're 17 years old. The fuck do you know about anything?
Just through personal experiences.
You don't have any personal experiences. You're probably a fucking virgin. Your personal experience is
That's not true either.
your personal experience is popping fucking pimples. You live with your mother. What kind of personal fucking experiences do you have? Have you ever been outside of the United States?
When I was 12 years old, my role model shot himself.
Well, that's nice.
He's 56 years old, and I was pretty close to him. And while it's a terrible time, he was very close to me.
Well, I appreciate your little story about your friend, but you know, 9/11 is a national tragedy of epic proportions, and a lot of people lost their lives. And for you to make light of it is not something that I appreciate.
Well, I apologize for that.
No, thank you for apologizing. And you still believe that the quote-unquote Jews did 9/11?
No, I do not.
Okay. And why did you originally say that?
Because I do not think that I would offend anybody by saying that.
Okay. Well, I think you're a good man for apologizing. You have a lot to learn. There's some things you don't joke about. No matter how edgy or how, provocative you want to be. I'm a pretty edgy and provocative guy myself. But this isn't the kind of thing, anti-Semitism and, situations where innocent people die, that's not the kind of thing you should try to push people over the edge on. You're spending too much time on the internet. Spend more time in real life with real people, and you'll get a better perspective. And I'll leave you and your family alone. Thanks for your apology. Good night. youth in America.